welcome to the Skigh vlog, episode 10 of my vlog. Thank you for everybody who's been watching. So, today's a shorter vlog. I actually got to pack. I'm getting picked up fairly soon to go home for Easter, or to go see my sister for Easter. So, today the gym was great. I actually had a fitness test at 8:50 this morning. Weird time, but 8:50 this morning. I could not do any of the measurables like the push-ups, the sit-ups, the VO2 max, so how much oxygen your body takes in when you're exercising. So my numbers for all those, for the VO2, it was, well above average. It was at the end of the scale. So that was good news, but that was 6 to 7 weeks ago when I was in my bulking phase. I got 101 push-ups in 60 seconds. I really was looking forward to beating that number, but I didn't get the opportunity. So in the last 6 weeks, I actually cut my body fat by 2.5%, which is pretty cool. It's something that I only got measured when I went to this test about 6 weeks ago, and I was only ever interested in cutting it down for the last 6 weeks. So, I just posted a video a couple days ago of all the snacks that I had, and I'm looking to cut those out completely after this Easter weekend. Getting ready for the summer, once my shoulder starts healing up, I really want to get down. I'm still in the process of losing about 6 to 7 pounds, which, 3 of those pounds is water weight from what I gained in the last 4 or 5 days from not being able to exercise. The other 3 or 4 is going to take a lot of sweat and a lot of conditioning, a lot of lifting to get that out, and a lot of healthy eating. So the snacks that I had, those snacks, I leave those in the winter. So there might be some misconception that I posted those and I'm always eating those. I thoroughly enjoy my fair share of snacks, but I do leave those for one day on the weekend, just one day, probably a Saturday, so I have Sunday to recover from that sugar rush. And other than that, I try my best to stay away from that kind of stuff in the summer, because when I'm jumping, naturally I'm stronger than I am light. So it's something that I have to balance out. So in the summer, I'll maintain my strength, but I have to eat lightly. I have to eat clean. That's all a part of my diet, my strategic dieting throughout the year. I try to have as much fun as possible for as long as possible, which is why I posted those snacks, because it was still cold up here in PA. Still makes you want to eat. But after this Easter weekend, I'm definitely going to take my diet 100% seriously. So, range of motion for the shoulder, this is less painful. I can finally turn it. And this, it's still tight right up here, but I can go back further. It's definitely reassuring for these little milestones, like putting my headphones in, being able to write again right-handed with a little bit of pain. But it brings me back to that balance of, not waiting 4 weeks to move an injured muscle, and the stretching and rehab parts gotta take place 3+ times a day. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, comment anything you'd want me to talk about. I'll head over to my website, check that out. I'm gonna be revamping that entire thing and that system within the next couple weeks. Remember, sky has no limits. Give a good effort today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.